Going on YouTube, and it's sort of here right back at it again with another video. Now that the dust is settled and the smoke is cleared a little bit on Black Ops 4, I just wanted to give my little, not review on it, obviously, 'cause it's too early to give like a final grade or whatever, but just talking about how I feel about the game, the pluses, the minuses. Because this game is great. I'll admit right now, this game has the potential. It's not there yet, because again, only time will tell. But it has the potential to be a top 3, top 5 Call of Duty of all time. It really does. And I know a lot of people probably don't agree with that, and that's fine. You have your opinion, I have mine. But let's get right into why I feel like it is, and just overall, just because, okay, first of all, the game is fun. The game is incredibly fun. The breath of fresh air compared to the last 3-4 years of Call of Duty. Even with specialists, in Black Ops 3 and in Infinite Warfare, I will fully admit that I hated specialists. I did. I thought that specialists, along with wall running and, you know, boost jumping, ruined COD for me for like those 2 years. I didn't mind exosuits in Advanced Warfare, but the other 2 years, because I was like, okay, we had 1 year of it, can we just go back to normal? And we just didn't. We had 2 more years of futuristic nonsense. And then they added these abilities and weapons that are just like stupid. Like I've always said, like, okay, Von Dahar like stole the idea from Destiny, because I remember like around that time before Black Ops 3 came out, he was playing a lot of Destiny with like some of the COD pros even, and I feel like he took the idea almost from that. And again, specialist on paper wasn't a bad idea, and it's not a bad idea. Like in this game, it's great, but like back then, I was like, oh my god, this is so dumb. I hated it. Now I don't mind it because they built the game around it. I feel like in those games, they kind of just threw it in there. And that was my issue with it. They just kind of like, if they made COD with the with the boost jumping, which is fine, and then they're like, okay, let's just throw these abilities in here and weapons in here that you get over time or whatever, and you earn, you know, points quicker by getting like kills and getting objective done. And I feel like they just threw it in there. There was no logic to it. It was just like, felt like rushed almost, and I wasn't a fan of it. This game, I'm a fan of them. I will admit that specialists in this game are kind of broken. Some of them are. We'll get into that later on. This video is going to be a little bit longer than normal. We'll get into that later. Some of them are kind of broken. Some of them are like overpowered. Some of them should be toned down. I mean, in competitive rules, they've already banned 1 and gentlemen agreed 2 of them. But I feel like they're fine because it promotes team tactical play. Like every specialist in this game has a role, and they have strengths and weaknesses to those roles. Like you have to be good at these characters, not just good at shooting, not just good at jumping around shooting people like you're seeing in this gameplay here, even though I just died, but in the gameplays you'll see, like, I'm not just running around killing people. You have to be good at these characters and how to use them to their strengths. For example, Seraph. I feel like Seraph is really good at being that anchor position, like that AR type of player, because you can run around and kill people, yeah, because you have the Annihilator and stuff, but you also have to be smart with the tech deploy. Like, know when to use it, when not to use it. Then you have other roles, kind of like Ajax, and you have the other ones that you have to push through. And you have to, I forgot the other name of it. Oh, Torque. You know, like, he has area of denial, like his whole ability is area of denial. And the razor wire, but he's the one I think is beyond busted. Him and Ajax, I feel like, are like the two that are ridiculous. They need to nerf them in some way, some form. But they're more of like your tanks. You know, if you ever play like MOBAs or played Overwatch, they have like these characters that are like tanks. You have your DPS, your backline, which is like your big damage guys. Then you have, in this case, batteries like that, or fire break. Ruin, kind of like that too. Then you have more tactical stuff, like your support-ish kind of players, like Crash, obviously, who's like, he is the support character of this game. You know, giving everyone extra health, healing them with burn. It's all great. Like I said, Recon like that too, kind of supportive, like giving everyone vision. Prophet has like stun abilities, which could knock teammates out that are close by, so your teammates can clean up kills. So he's kind of supportive, kind of backline kind of guy. Like I said, but you have to be good at these characters as well as good at shooting your gun. And I do like that. But at the same time, I get why people don't like it. So in this game, I feel like, again, they built it around it, so it makes perfectly good sense. But anyhow, but besides that, the game feels great. Very fluid, very good. Maybe, I mean, maybe it's my internet, I don't know, but it's a lot better than it has been, in my opinion. The guns feel great, although obviously the subs right now are in a current state of a clusterfuck, and I hate it. Because if you guys know me, I'm a sub slayer. That's what I do. Why am I running around right now with an ICR? I'm doing the same thing I normally do, but I'm using an assault rifle. I don't like that because like the assault rifles are so good right now. I'm not saying that the assault rifles need to be nerfed. I just feel like the subs need to be buffed so they can have a chance against these subs. Because like the Maddox, which is like the best sub in the game, it's not even a sub, it's an AR, but it's the best sub in the game. It's not even close. The maps are fine. I enjoy every single map. I mean, some maps are weaker than others, but I don't hate any of them. Like I feel like, you know, previous COD, you kind of roll your eyes at maps and you don't want to play them. You back out usually. Like on last year, Point du Hoc or Aachen, like come on, like, or USS Texas. You kind of roll your eyes at those. Like I don't want to play this crap. In this map, in this game, I don't mind playing any of them. Game modes are fine. They got rid of all the bull crap. They're keeping it simple. I don't mind control. It's being used right now in competitive. Obviously, hardpoint's great. Obviously, search is great, especially with these abilities and stuff. You know, hardpoint makes sense a lot. I know some people are kind of complaining about spawns, but I can argue that as well. Search is great. Control's fine. You know, obviously, if you guys want to play TDM or DOM or whatever, to go look elsewhere. You're not gonna see that ever on this channel because I don't play free for all. I don't play TDM. I don't play DOM. All like that. I might play DOM, but well, probably not though. But again, game modes are good. Maps are good. Specialists in this game makes sense because you have to, you know, team tactical play. And the game is just fun to watch. Like I've been watching like a lot of competitive, you know, teams playing, a lot of tournaments and whatnot, and it's just fun to watch, and it's really good. Like I said, I really feel like this is gonna be a great year for COD. I feel like this could be potentially a top 3, top 5 COD. Things I said are wrong with it. I mean, some of the specialists, like I said, Torque and Ajax, once they tone those down, that's my only issue is those two. Also, Nomad's the dog. They need to kind of nerf it again, like the health, because it's too strong. And buff subs, and I feel like it'll be fine. Like those are the only small problems with it. Like everything else is fine. Connection's fine. There's no problem with lag compensation. Bullets are connecting. Everything else is great, man. And I'm gonna enjoy this year. I know I am. That's pretty much it. Wrap this video up. What do you guys think about Black Ops 4? Leave in the comments below. I appreciate that. Also, leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you're new around these parts. And as always, if there's ever a problem with #erase Peace.
Smoke